Have you seen the new clip from Candace Owens where she claims that Courtney Love got in touch with her to say that she had been experimented on and drugged as a little kid at a secretive MKUltra test facility in the Haight-Ashbury of San Francisco? Well, it turns out that might be true because we have the documents. Something I haven't told anybody is that one of our projects here at Museum of Tarot is to go around to various archives all over the country that have all the unpublished MKUltra and related research and bring them out to you. And we're doing that because I want them, because I read all of the popular books about MKUltra over the years and know just how much has been left out of them and how much more is in the archives that is being left out by omission to keep you and all of us in the dark. The clandestine test facility that Courtney Love and Candace Owens are referring to was known officially as the Haight-Ashbury Research Project, and it was known internally as the Psych Pad. It operated out of an old Victorian house at 335 Frederick Street in San Francisco in the Haight-Ashbury area. This was what was called the Crash Pad, and the Crash Pad operated in coordination with the Haight-Ashbury Free Clinic, which was just around the corner. The documents seem to indicate that they would identify their test subjects at the free clinic. They'd be looking for people who were runaways, had no family, were in serious mental health crises, and they would shuttle them over and say, hey, you need a place to stay? Come on, hang out over here. And they give them more treatment when they got to the Crash Pad. As I understand it, Courtney Love's father's name was Hank, and there are multiple references to a Hank in those documents, and many, many other references to various runaways and other people that they were messing with. And the Haight-Free Clinic was not the only MKUltra test facility that was messing with people in San Francisco at that time. There were several other facilities and houses that were set up around the area. Some of them were using prostitutes and drugs, as in Operation Midnight Climax. Some of them were faking alien abduction and contactee scenarios. Others were operating as Satanism. Others were operating as various other cults, Wicca, New Age belief systems being seeded into the counterculture of San Francisco at that time. And they all fell under the purview of MKUltra, Louis Jolyon West, and another dude named Harold Chipman. Chipman was the CIA station chief in San Francisco at that time, and he's another name that nobody knows about. This clinic was absolutely funded as an MKUltra sub-project, with the funding coming through the National Institutes of Mental Health, which was a well-known CIA funding mechanism, through to Mount Zion Medical Center, where it was being run by other doctors who we're not told about. Jolyon West wasn't the main guy. He was working within a network of other traitorous sons of bitches. The documents are absolutely damning, and Jolly West himself admits that some considered the effects of acid so beneficial that they used it prophylactically, and it was not uncommon for infants and toddlers to be so immunized against the hang-ups of the world. Drugging babies with LSD. Right there. And oh boy, there are some very interesting names and connections and people who worked on this project and others, and their names have never made it into the published books. They're never talked about publicly. People know the name Jolyon West, but the others that were in his network are largely lost to history, even though they are still alive and capable of being subpoenaed today. So as I indicated earlier, this project seems to have been funded and run officially through the National Institutes of Mental Health and the Mount Zion Medical Center in San Francisco. So if I was somebody like Courtney Love, and I could make the case that my life had been messed with so profoundly, so tragically, and so publicly, I would sue their asses off for everything they've got, and I would turn it into a massive media spectacle so they could never hide from this again, and they could never cover it up. So we're going to do what we always do here at Museum of Tarot. We are publishing all 360 plus pages of documentation, unredacted and uncensored, so you can read all about it yourself and you can see how far these tentacles extend. And an open invite to Courtney Love. Have your people send us an email and we will send you a copy gratis. I don't believe anybody should be messed with and experimented on when they're a kid. Anybody out there who knows her or her people, feel free to forward this on or tag her. And as for Candace Owens and Ian Carroll, I think you're actors. I think you're controlled opposition, so you can just buy one like everybody else. So you can find our new book, The Haight-Ashbury MKUltra Files, in our shop at museumoftarot.com. It'll be up over the weekend and ready for our Black Friday sale that starts Monday. It's a really twisted and dark topic, but we think the only way to find peace in this screwed up world is to educate yourself. And we wish you all happy holidays. The Museum of Tarot online shop is your source for the most cutting-edge consciousness enhancement devices and research tools available today. From our Dicyan and Aura goggles and phone kits to our mind-to-mind psychic training device, our Halo Pulsar electromagnetic protection device, and our suppressed reprint books. There's something for the seeker in all of us. So stop on by today at museumoftarot.com.